Hello everyone, welcome to the speaker card reading and welcome to my channel. This time I wanted to make a difference and be on the camera because I believe that this really helps to connect with the reader a bit better. I really love to see the cards on the camera when I'm reading, when I'm listening any kind of pick a card reading. But I also love to see the reader, her or himself on the camera. It gives me a better sense of connectedness about like how they are expressing themselves, how they are reading. So I hope that this is also going to be a good experience for you. So I would appreciate if you let me know how it was it for you down in the comments. But this reading is going to be all about how the person on your mind feels about you, and I would like to check the past, present, and the future energies. I want to divide in those areas, and you're going to see the piles after this intro, so you're gonna have a time to basically pause the video or just move on with the video and choose your pile. We're gonna have 3 piles, and now I will just stop talking and go to the piles, and when you choose your pile, you're gonna find the timestamps down below to directly go to your pile, and I'm gonna see you there. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. And if you've chosen this Agate slice, then this is going to be a reading. So I would like to start your reading by pulling some oracle cards about the past, current, and the future energies from the Lover's Oracle deck. And let's see the energies for collective consciousness group number 1. So what is the past energy between you and the person on your mind? What is the past energy between you and the person on your mind, group number 1? Most probably I'll pick up some cards rather than shuffling because it's very hard to shuffle this. So let me see. So past energy is this one, and the current energy, this one. I'm seeing very much like a physical connections in the future energy, some healing I'm seeing. And before I start with your reading, I forgot, there were some messages I was getting it for your meditation. So take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to resonate with all of you. I felt that you guys might be at the crossroads right now. So things might be feeling very stagnant. You might be feeling that you're left out in the cold. And I also heard from your guys that it's not your fault. So if you have been in a tendency of overthinking things, they just don't want you to put any of your energy into that because everything went in a way that it had to. Because both parties could have only done their best under the given circumstances. And your guys also would like you to put more attention on your grounding. So this is going to help you to get out of your mind and be a bit more present in your body. And I'm sorry that if you have been like hearing this kind of messages lower and you're sick of hearing it, but like this is just what I wanted to say. So I'm kind of like seeing that this picture in here, that there is some sorrow, like the masculine side of this reading right now that I'm channeling. It doesn't have to be gender specific. Masculine energy, but both like presence in our like a female bodies, as well as the feminine energy also presents itself and in the men masculine bodies itself. So I'm seeing that there is some sorrow from the masculine side in this reading. But let's see your past energy. It's this card, and it says embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. I'm I'm seeing that everything started pretty good. Like you guys got connected in a level, in a sense that you haven't connected with anyone else before. There were like open communication, like there was a beautiful embrace, like in this card in here. And the very dominant blue color tells me that there was a very open communication. There was very vulnerable communication between you two. So everything started quite beautifully and intensely. It might have even like a shock both of the parties, like you and the other person, he or she that you're connected with. I feel that the masculine find a warm, like a embrace and a safe, a shelter in the feminine itself. And the feminine was, I believe, that looking out for that kind of like a vulnerability from a masculine for a while. So it was like the missing pieces, like everything you have been looking out for, like both you and the other person, basically find them as an embodiment in you, which is very beautiful energy. So let's see the current energy. With this card, it says, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Haven't I mentioned it by saying that you guys, like, your guys tell me that it's not your fault. So if you had a tendency to overthink about things, and it's just that everything happened in the circumstances, based on the circumstances, so no one could have done anything any differently under the given situation. So yeah, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong, basically. Yeah, every choice we make expands our understanding because we learn from them every time. And you might be feeling that right now there is some coldness from the masculine side, because you can see the feminine in this card is so loving. There's like lots of hearts, but the masculine doesn't have a smile on his face. Maybe the masculine side in this connection is having a hard time to express their emotions or connecting with their feminine side. Let's see the feature. I see lots of forgiveness, and it says that you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. That is such a beautiful message. So whatever you guys have been worrying about between you and another person that is happening, it is healing. So your guys doesn't want you to worry, basically, because there's a higher purpose behind all the events. And the reason of everything is going to soon be revealed to you. And in a very general sense, what I can say from this point is that everything happened because some things really needed to heal within both of you individually. So if there was some conflict or discussions, that was the reason that I am seeing. But now I would like to dive a bit more deeper to your tarot, and I just want to see also this message. It said that don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. This masculine might have some healing issues to do around their worth. So if they had unhealed father wounds, let's say, they're looking out for approval, etc., their actions might have in the past coming from a place that they were not prioritizing themselves, but they were prioritizing the situations and manipulating the situations in a way that they're going to get the recognition from someone. So their value was based on the external factors. I'm not saying that this like their current energy, but there was this kind of an energy in their field. It might be mostly in the past as well. Yeah, there's a lot of healing happening currently in both parties, maybe mostly on the masculine side, but let's see. So I would like to see and get clarification on the past energies in this connection. What's the past energy? energy in this connection. How the person in group number one's mind is feeling about them. What the person in group number one's mind thinking about? Ooh, too many. Oh, Nine of Inspirations, the first card. I see that they were saying you're a very resilient person, like standing on your own ground. You know what you're doing. You're very independent and you're very inspiring to them. Nine of Wands, this Nine of Inspiration. I know that this is a card of it's kind of like a breakthrough, or like a card indicating that you have been gone through many hardships. Another message is that this person, if you have been shared like intimate connections and intimate communication with them, and you told them about your past, and the same thing maybe happened from their side as well, I'm not sure. So this person really acknowledges all the growth and everything you've been through, and this person basically knows your strength. Like, this person appreciates your strength and admires your strength. More than that, they love your feminine energy. They love your grace, and I'm getting chills when I'm saying that right now. They love the fact that you don't get distracted on your way towards your goals, basically. You've gone a long way until this point, and they also would love to show it to you. They also would like to show their appreciation to you. And we have Page of Materials in here, in the past energy. For some reason, I'm picking up some wisdom over here. I believe that the incident that you come into this person's life, how you met, was a very divinely guided thing, and this person saw a lot of wisdom in some different and a new kind of energy that they haven't seen in anyone else before. This was very like a healing, a nurturing, a beautiful new energy. Maybe your scent was also so unique to them. I don't know if you guys have talk about this. Maybe your perfume or your natural scent that might be very significant for that person as well. But you are different. Like, also your face was different for that person. Like the beauty of your face, or how you express yourself, also how you stood up on your ground. Like, everything was beautiful. And I believe that things were very solid from the beginning of the events. Like, you guys might have even just, found each other quite, let's say, randomly when you first met. But from the first moment that it started, it was solid, because this is Page in here. It's not cups, it's not wands, it's not swords. It is a stable energy. There were some intentions, even if you didn't say it out loud. Maybe you guys both did, but you both knew that this is a solid foundational connection. Let's see the current feelings. What are the current feelings of the person with number one's mind towards them? How do they feel about group number one? Or the person with number one's mind feels about them currently. You guys might not be so much talking right now, maybe. It's hard. This person might be having a hard time to express their emotions as well. And when I'm saying that I got 4 emotions, they came in reverse. I believe that this person's realizing right now what is happening, what has happened between you two. There might have been some sadness, and I believe that this person might have been on the lack of mentality of the things. Maybe like there wasn't too much love sharing in a recent sense. Oh, can you see that there are like two beautiful faces in here, and they are basically serving as a holder of the cup itself. This might be a long distance connection as well. I don't know how often you guys have an opportunity to see each other. And by the way, this lady is sitting in one of the cups, in the four of cups. So three of the cups is with her, but she's not happy. So I believe that there are connections in both of yours life, or there are some connections in his life or her life, but it's not as fulfilling as the one with yours. So if you guys are in somehow like a no communication or like a very little communication phase right now, the thing is that he or she is not feeling very fulfilled, and that person wants it to change because your connection is something different. And I believe that you are very much on this person's mind because this person sees this connection as a very foundational thing, but they are kind of developed into their depth in their own emotions. But the fact that this is in reverse shows me that this person's realizing things right now. So they are willing for things to change right now. But let's get one more card. But the one thing is that what does not change is how that person in your mind was thinking about the foundational structure of this connection. It is still the same. Like from the first day, like I believe that they were seeing this connection as a very stable connection that has a lot of future. So they are still feeling the same. Let's get one more card about their current feelings. We got two. Six of Inspiration. This is came in reverse. And we have 10 of Voices. This person is closing out one chapter. I believe that this person feels like they haven't been seen in this connection, and I want to say that it's not your fault again. I believe that this is some kind of like a healing from their side, especially with this Ten of Swords. They might be having also very like a hard time about like gathering up their thoughts right now. Having sleepless nights or having like lots of overthinking without even wanting it. They might not be able to shut some things down anymore. The Six of Inspiration in reverse, also another message tells me that with the Six of Wands, that if in the past they haven't recognized you or they haven't appreciated you enough, they are coming into the realization of these facts. So everything is coming at once to them right now, which makes them feel very overwhelmed. And what I meant by my first thing about the Six of Inspiration is reverse, that no, they might feel that they haven't been heard. It's like the recognition. So let's say that we are in a communication, we are in a relationship, any kind of like committed or non-committed for a while in a relationship. If we sometimes have a tendencies to not basically acknowledge some things that our partners are doing. It's just because of how we're raised. We are not get used to basically saying those kind of things. Let's say if our partners has a hard time to express their emotions, one of the best things we can tell to an emotionally a little bit unavailable partner is that, for example, I appreciate that you open up to me. I know that this might be hard for you, so I really appreciate it. So this kind of like a thing. So they might be thinking that they were not enough for you. So again, not like your fault, not anything in that sense, but I'm seeing that too many things are coming at once to that person right now. So it overwhelms them currently. They're realizing how they were behaving in the past to you. If there were some unfairness, they're realizing of it. Ooh, we have Tower. Is it? And that's in the reverse position. I will show you the card again. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Okay. They want a passionate new beginning right now, but they don't know how to do that. There's a lot of things happening on their minds right now. It's like things are falling into places. Yes. So you can see all those like lightnings, and it makes me feel like everything is falling into their places. And this person's completely upside down. Like this is the upright position of the card, and you can see that the person's just holding on their ground. But even when it's upside down, I believe that this person has an exterior that doesn't show the people around them the struggle that they're going through. So if they're going through a hard time, the people around them is not going to notice it. Even if they might not show it to the people closest to them. Even maybe you have a very hard time to understand like what's happening in their life because they're not so upfront with it. Maybe they don't want to burden you or overwhelm you, but it's that kind of a stage right now. So the people around them might not realize what's happening with them actually. They're hiding it quite well. I'm not saying that this is healthy, but yeah. So let's see the future energies, future feelings in this connection for group number 1. Okay. We have 8 of Voices in the reverse, 8 of Swords. I like this energy. If you have a tendency to get in your head, you are getting rid of this. Any kind of likeness mentality, the limiting beliefs are basically released in this connection that I'm seeing. Yeah, with the muse of inspiration. I believe that you're kind of really stepping into your feminine energy and really embracing your feminine energy and basically letting things flow, letting this person come to you. Sorry. Let me get one more card. Yeah, as I said before, there's healing happening. The reason why this kind of like a disconnect happened, which I feel like there's some disconnect, the reason is because both parties needed the healing. Oh, you see that? Ooh, page of inspiration. There are 2 cats in here, 2 black cats. Okay. There is going to be a beautiful new opportunity that I believe that this is what you're going to attract. This is what you're going to attract by basically standing on your own ground. Like your feminine energy, your frequency is going to attract that. New passionate beginning. You guys might be into art. Maybe you love painting. You might be doing yoga as well. Quite regularly. I'm sorry, I feel a hard time of talking right now. I believe that right now there is one advice, although I didn't mean to get an advice right now, but your guides would like you to focus on basically putting your creative energies into the use. Like doing the things you would love to do right now, express that creativity. So this is going to let the energy flow freely, and this is going to help you to get out of your mind if you have a tendency to go back to the old patterns and try to analyze why things happen in the way that they happen. Putting and channeling your energy into the things you would love to do is really going to help in this connection that I'm seeing, and this is going to help you to bring out the new beginnings. And yeah, the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning in this connection. Everything is balanced basically coming up here. Yeah, it's just like changing your whole point of view with the Hanged of Muse and the Seven of Materials in reverse. Like there is some kind of like impatientness that I feel, but your guys doesn't want you to so much focus on what ifs and when it's gonna happen, but they just want you to go with the flow. But let's get some romancing the cards for your past, present, and the future as well. This is for the past. Oh, new love, new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yes, when this connection came, as I said, it came in like just like a boom. It was, yeah, there was a huge chemistry in this connection that you both couldn't deny. There was physical attraction, and this person was like a knight in shining armor, basically, on their knees, just like here. It was like the cupids that maybe you can see in this card. It was really divinely orchestrated how you guys met. Let's see the current energy. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And this came in reverse, so I'm going to keep that in reverse. So you guys are really healing right now. Both of you are healing your codependent patterns. We all have these patterns, most of us. And it's so normal to be from time to time going back to these patterns. The fact that this card doesn't unacknowledge all the healing that you guys have been through and done. It's just like an indication showing that there is this healing happening from like both parties so that you can come together. Let's see the future energy in this connection. Very subtle. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yes. And isn't it so much like resonating with this one that you might not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. So through turmoil, blessings will be revealed soon. I believe that both of them really goes hand to hand. I love it. Yeah, you're basically releasing like all this getting out of your head and like focusing what gives your soul a joy. And yeah, staying optimistic about how things are gonna unfold is gonna actually bring the result that you're desiring. I know that this is hard, and you guys might be like wanting some higher level of commitment in here and not seeing it, but your guys doesn't want you to also like focus on the traditional or the conventional level of commitment or the how a relationship should have been. I was getting this message quite a lot recently, actually. How funny that this is here as well. Yeah, and maybe it's better to keep things in between this relationship. So if you have a tendency to like involve many people, let's say your friend groups, into the relationship, maybe your guys are suggesting that keeping some things and healings to yourself might be better, especially if you're going through hard times or like these negative thoughts, if they just arise from some time to time. Your guys are indicating that thinking highly and talking highly about each other is also gonna help you to keep some positive mindset. And please do not take it in a way that like if there's some kind of like which I don't see, but if there's any kind of manipulation or any kind of energies that really drain you, you don't have to try to keep finding the positivities around that. But just knowing that this person has the highest intentions deep in their heart for you, and the same that you feel towards them is actually going to bring the healing. That's why when we just dwell into some negativities and want to talk about them, it's good to really talk and realize it. But it's also best not to make it into some kind of like a habit, so that we are not going to keep reminding ourselves what went wrong without actually healing it, if that makes sense. But I want to get some advice for you. Group number 1. We have 1. New moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. There might be some also healing about a motherly figure. I see that there's a lot of emotions being released. And they show the world the real you. The full moon at Aquarius. So we are also in the Aquarius season right now. So I believe that these 2 cards indicate that there's a lot of healing happening. The first thing is that you guys are both like embracing your authenticity and realizing yourselves and understanding your own needs and not being afraid of showing the world who you are or showing your partner who you are. Like, let's say that if you had a tendency about keeping your feelings a little bit to yourself because you're afraid that you're gonna get judged, or your partner is gonna basically talk a little bit down on you or gonna criticize you, so you're trying to justify your feelings to yourself. So this is one of the things that I feel like healing, because both parties are gonna be more open when you're healing your past wounds. And this new moon in Cancer also tells me that there is this new flirtatious energy. I'm sorry. A new flirtatious energy is coming. I wanna quickly check this additional masters in here. Let me see, where is the Cancer? Yes. The Cancer says that there's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with people and places you hold. This can be to do with a member of a family, flatmate, or moving a house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you have been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take a better care of yourself and nurture yourself more. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. I guess that was a clear, nice message. So I will get your last advice from this beautiful deck. It's a new one for me, so let's see what last advice your guides have for you, group number 1, regarding to this connection and current energy. What advice your guides have for you? Didn't want to come in. Take a break. Ooh, your life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Ooh. And there's the moon in this card. You can see that. If you're watching this video more or less at the same time that it's released, there's going to be this full moon in Leo on the 16th of February that I will just keep hearing a lot more and more. I don't know too much about astrology. I would love to, but so this might be a very significant time for you. There might be too much releasing. And basically, if you are that kind of a person who's hardworking and like to take a lot on their plate and would like to keep produce something all the time, so your guys would like you to really take a break right now. Take a break from thinking about this connection. It doesn't mean that the connection is ended or something. No, just take a break. Like, take your energy to yourself. Your energy is very precious, and not everyone has an access to it. And even the person that really wants their highest good, we are all human beings, might not be treating us the best at a certain time. So it's totally normal to like pull our energy back and give it to ourselves. It's like coming from a self-loved and self-respected place. And it doesn't mean that things are never gonna be any better. No, actually, when we do that, things are gonna get better. So yeah, just take a break from the whole situation and feel good while doing that. No guilt, no shame. So yeah. These are all of your messages, group number 1. I hope that it was resonating. I hope that it was really helpful. I would love to hear down in the comments from you about how was this reading resonating for you or not. And if you like this reading, I really appreciate your thumbs up as well. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. And I will also try to put the picture of the whole pile spread also at the end of this video. So if you would like to see or check it or take a screenshot, whatever. So you're welcome, and hope to see you next time. Have an amazing rest of your week. Bye bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this pile with the amethyst crystal, then this is going to be a reading. So I will first start by telling you what I felt during your meditation, any channel messages, and therefore everyone, so they might not need to resonate with you. I just wanted to say it. I felt like I heard a confusion, so you might be confused right now. But I heard that everything is aligning as well right now for you. And yeah, there's like a very fast moving energy as well uh, that's happening. Either you realize it or not. Yes, so let's get started with your reading. I would like to first pull some oracle messages from this Lover's Oracle deck to clarify your past, current, and future energies. So let's see what number 2. What is the past energy in this connection between you and the person and your mind? I already got 3 cards, but so I will just quickly read them, but I will just pick up one messages. So there's trust. The transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So I believe that there is something that you are not so happy with in the current situation, and they're telling, basically acknowledging that we know the situation and this aligning for you is transforming for you. And the second message is, I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. You might have already said I love you to each other. And the other one is, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Truly. I just love this. I just love those energies. But I guess you really needed to hear them. Like, if things are not in the way that you wish them to be right now, or a little bit up and down, so things are really okay. Like, the person on your mind thinks about you. They have a genuine love for you as well, and everything is gonna get better sooner than you think. So I'll get some past energy. Actually, 2 wanted to come. I will get some current energy and the future. Okay, so I pick up some cards and let's see. So past energies, oh my god, I really picked them and I really didn't look at them. It's the same thing. The past energy, a message for you. Ooh, I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh my god, I love it. They love your embrace. They love your body, and they love your light. They love your energy. They love to be under your energy, in your presence. You don't even need to be doing anything specific. Your presence is enough for them. Oh my god, this is the same card again. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Okay, I really shouldn't have put them back. That's my bad. They'll come back again. Yes. I believe that you have been wishing for this thing for a very long time, for this connection. You have been manifesting it for a long time into your life. And when you start healing yourself and be very consistent in your journey, right now this connection is coming to your life. These are past energies. I'm seeing that there's a lot of love from both parties. And this love has been expressed. Like, I believe that you guys might have already said that I love you to each other, or even like a very big indication of it as well. But there is this energy that I'm not like picking up the masculine right now. I'm seeing all the like female figures in the cards, but it just indicates me more that how much dominantly you're in this person's mind. So they have been basically like a cupid strike by your presence, like by getting to know you. And you might have been already in some kind of like a connection with this person for a while. I don't see that it's like a very much of like a new connection. You might have maybe already known each other for a while. But let's see. This is the current energy and it says surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And let go and surrender doesn't mean that end of a connection. It just means that we have to surrender the current flow of the things right now. And I believe that with the full moon in this card, if you're watching it at the time, that we are going to have a full moon in Leo on the 16th of February. Which I believe that this is going to unfold many things for you. And with this full moon energy, you might be releasing a lot, you might be feeling a lot of things, and the things might be very emotional for you as well. So this might be the time for you to really take care of yourself, rest, sleep as much as you want, do nothing as much as you want and you like. Basically surrender, like by you giving your energy into this situation with the worry, fear, is not gonna help to anything. And the future energies, ooh, this is balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Oh my god, it seems like some, I don't want to say I don't like labels. It's my personal thing with the soulmate or twin flame, but it just looks like the twin flame. If you heard of it, if you're resonating with it, this might be some confirmation maybe you would like to hear. But this is a very ever-growing connection, and with that, what I mean is it is a very balanced connection. Right now, why the things are happening in the way that they are is because things kind of started to fall into their places. So we have to take back our energy to create something new, as it was mentioned in the surrender card, so that everything can come back together even better than before. I'm seeing that this is not a surface level shallow connection. This is very deep. Like both parties would like to understand each other, how you guys are feeling about each other, how can you like deeply support yourself, like what do you experience in the past, like tell me what you struggle with the most, and I would like to understand how you're feeling in this situation or why. So like they really would like to get to know you a lot more and better and more than anyone else. It's like it's the beautiful foundation for any kind of relationship, the first of friendship. And you know that there's going to be trust no matter what. There's going to be support for no matter what. Even if there are challenges, you're going to be willing to openly talk about it. This is like amazing energy that I love this balance for you. And I'm seeing that the masculine in this connection is doing a lot of healing. They're releasing a lot from about their emotions, and feminine is the one that's bringing this healing energy and supporting him through this journey, no matter what. And it doesn't mean that self-sacrificing. I just wanted to put it out there. It's just like a very balanced connection, but you also need to be mindful about not sacrificing yourself or energy too much. Wow. I love seeing these beautiful connections. I also like the group number one's reading as well. It's very genuine connection. So let's see the past. Like, what were the past feelings? Oh, I already had the card, but oh, I do have the card. Oh, this is a Knight of Wands. Wait a second. So this came in the flip position, and here. Yep, I'm a little bit clumsy in here. I will get that one as well. So make off my cards. I'm seeing some kind of like walking away kind of an energy in here with the Nine of Wands. I'm picking up some defensiveness, but let's see and clarify. Maybe detach from emotions, let's say. One more card, please. If you guys have been in this like little talk or no communication, no contact situation for a while, it's because someone kind of walked away, and it might have happened suddenly. It might have happened during, one of the phone calls overnight. I'm seeing some defensiveness there. Yes. Nine of Cups, and here. It tells me that something hasn't gone in the way that you wanted. You were wishing something else, but I'm really seeing that it's like divinely guided. Like maybe you guys had ideas on your mind about how your happily ever after is gonna look like. So maybe your perceptions around the relationship is changing on that, because I'm getting like a good vibes from this fairy over here. So maybe some message came during the nighttime that when you were least expecting it. So it just created some kind of like a confusion or little tower moment. Or this person might have some kind of like a realization. For some reason, I'm picking up an energy that maybe they got like some overseas call or something. So they might needed to travel somewhere. So this is gonna cause some kind of like, distance between you, both physical distance, and maybe you're worried that the things are not gonna work out since there's going to be distance right now between both of you. It might be a very, very specific message, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say it for some reason, because I'm seeing that love. Really, I'm seeing love, especially a message for you in here, but the things just like take a different turn, like a turn of events happened differently. Someone might have been feeling also a little bit defeated. Let's see the current feelings. What's the current feelings? How do they feel about group number 2? What's the person on group number 2's mind feeling about them? Do you want me to take it? Okay. We have 5 of Swords. This is the flip position. It's like a stalemate situation. They let you walk away. They're accepting what's happened. They don't want to create any blockages. They might be thinking about the conversation you had. Ace of Inspiration. They want to come back. They want to come back with a new beginning. I'm seeing that there is some situation that someone walked away. I believe that this is you. Who's walking away in this card is you. And they're seeing it. And if you're in a no communication situation, I believe that something has changed in their current situation. If it's related with the work that they had to travel, something, etc. So related to their life circumstances, something is changing in their physical world. And this is really pushing them forward to come and reach you right now, because there's like a very fiery energy. You can see this lightning in this card. Like there is no this kind of, I haven't seen that kind of like a depiction in any of the tarot decks for the Ace of Wands. So this is like a right position, and yeah, there might be a message coming to you soon from far for some reason, I'm just picking up this distance. They might be thinking that you're already doing your own thing, you already pulled back, but they just want to try. They feel like they have nothing to lose, basically. They just want to be come and upfront with you, and they do not want any confliction. They just want waters to basically still and calm down. They want to come with an offer, and I want to clarify. Please just pop it up. I want to clarify this Ace of Wands as well for some reason. You see them? This is Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. They come in the flip position. They're not so sure. They want to come to you, but they don't want to come blindly. But at the same time, I feel like they're gonna surprise you. With the Ace of Wands, you can see the lightning. Everything is gonna happen when you least expect it, when you don't even expect it. So you're really guided to surrender right now, as if this. Can I pick it up? As if this card was saying, you should surrender because the things are gonna happen when you least expect it. This person is gonna reach out. I also don't want you to like await or like gonna create this kind of like condition that your mind is gonna somehow attach to it as well, because this happens to me. That's what I'm saying. But I'm really seeing that something is gonna happen when you're least expecting it. The fact that this cards are in reverse just talks me about something is happening without you knowing it. Like something is happening behind the scenes. And quite an emotional time with this, like this is the crab, the Cancer in this card that I'm seeing. It's a very emotional thing, what's coming in your way. So let's see the future energy in this connection for group number 2. Again, we have Page of Cups. There's too much cups. You or the person in your mind might be like either a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Something is dying, but I mean, like metaphorically, there is like a transformation happening right now in terms of some old beliefs that I believe. So something is really transforming. Again, like there's too much night. Like I will try to put the picture of all the cards at the end of the reading. I hope I can manage with that. So you can see like all the cards are basically like showing me night themes. Let me get clarification to this Page of Cups and the future. There might be a decision time needed in the future. Knight of Wands. There might be a decision needed to be made from your side, because I believe that I'm feeling that this person is going to come with an offer, but it's all on you if you're going to accept it or not. You might be defensive as well, which you have all rights to do. I mean, like if you don't want to accept, that might be one of the possibilities that I'm seeing in here, because this person might be feeling a little bit defeated in the future. Like their offer might get rejected by you as well. I just want to get one more clarification. Maybe they're afraid that you might be with someone else. Or you might be with someone else as well right now. 3 of Cups. This person has been undergoing many things, but I believe that you guys were not in contact or in each other's lives. So right now, it's just like they have this feeling in the future. If they pop up, if they come, then how things are gonna be. Even like their appearance change, you know, like they've been gone through a lot. So like, are they good for you right now? They might be having this kind of like a feelings, like they might be having these fears around, are you going to take them back? Are you going to believe their like apology? Or yeah, the page of cups represents an apology, but it's in the flip position. So are you going to even accept an apology? Should they even like come with that? So there's a lot of doubt in there. But the only thing is that they're feeling a very strong pull from you, from your feminine energy. That's why they want to come and try. I don't, unfortunately, guys, I don't see like a strong indications about what could happen in the future. I also didn't get like future energy cards for group number 1 as well. That clearly it was more of like an advice. So I believe that Spirit is keeping the future very open. But there's just like fear and doubt from the masculine side in this connection because of what has happened in the past. Like, are you going to even accept them if they come? Now I'm seeing a very big desire for them to come. I'll put them back, but this situation is calling for you to have faith and clearly decide what you want, that it comes to you soon. Yeah, you're basically manifesting and attracting what you're putting your energy into. That's why the universe wants you to trust that what you want and desire also desires you. So please clarify the past energies. Oh, that's the same card from group number 1, New Lao. I really believe that this connection like swept you off your feet. Like a new person stirred your romantic feelings. It was like they were very romantic. They were very gentle. Like they were very childlike, that I feel. But it's just because, you know, you just maze them, so they didn't know how to approach or what to do. So they might be super like excited, childlike, or like so clumsy, but you find it very cute. I see the current energy. Oh, you saw that? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'll show you the card. There is something that holds that person back right now. Can you see that? How his hand is basically like attached to somewhere. So he has some responsibility, but he doesn't want to leave you as well. There might be really distance, some kind of like a work or responsibility. It doesn't mean that the person you're asking about is happy about the situation, but they don't want to leave you, but they kind of had to go. It's this kind of like a situation, but the current energy in both of your sides is like you're healing and you're loving yourselves first. And I'm seeing that this person is also learning how to be loved, because your love, your presence is very much healing to them. This is like a beautiful energy that they're basically learning to embrace. And how you stand in your ground is also one thing that makes you very attractive to that person. They love your confidence. You have 2 feature energies. Ooh, heart-to-heart conversations and passion. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I told that this person really would like to come with an offer. They're really doubtful, like about, like, you know, not like in this connection. They really believe that this is like a very like a one of a kind of a connection, but they're doubtful about themselves. They know their feelings towards you as well, but it's the doubt, like how they're gonna handle everything that they're going through. And the passion is the other card. It says that allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I really see a passionate new beginning. Like, it's not like a duality, but that person's holding a lot. Like they feel a lot to you, but they're not sure how to express it. Because when there's a lot that we need to talk about, let's say you haven't spoken to a friend for for like a year, and then you come across with them on the street, and then you're like, oh gosh, like I miss you so much, what happened? And then there's a lot happens, so you just want to fill all the gaps and you just want to catch up, so you might be bubbling a lot. So it's that kind of a thing. It's like a feeling rush of after a very long while. Yeah, but I'm seeing like this heart-to-heart beautiful conversations, which is gonna lead to some passionate new beginning. Yeah, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You might also like choose to basically, give this another chance. So let's get some advice from your guides to you. Ooh, I wanted to get two and I got two. Surrender to divine and believe in the impossible. What you want might come in once in a blue moon. It might seem impossible, but it can happen. So please trust on what's happening. Please let go of what is happening. Everything is going to work out for your highest good and for the best. Nothing is taken away from you. Something is working behind the scenes and you will love the results. And right now you're called to surrender to the divine. With the full moon, it might be really affecting you a lot. Your emotions might be running so like a high and low. Your energy levels might be changing a lot as well. And as I said before, we are going to have a full moon in Leo on the 16th of February in this 2022. I don't know when you're going to watch the video, but this is like a very dominant time for you. We have like two full moons basically indicated in these cards. So just mind your energy, be mindful. When your body needs a rest, just take a rest. I was feeling extremely exhausted and having like a huge, like a pressure headache on my head. I don't know what, but like I had to take 2 hours of sleep before this reading, for example. I really didn't want to do that. But if you're also feeling some heaviness, a burden, tiredness, or anything you cannot even name, just let it be. Because something is really changing and transforming in your life. And your wish is coming to you as well. It is, really. Let's get the last message, last advice from your guides to you, group number 2. Oh. I love how it just came. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a world into being. This is like believing the impossible. You're birthing a new age, you're birthing a new you. You're birthing your ideas, you're birthing your visions into reality. So keep your thoughts aligned and high, because this is what is happening. You're a lot more powerful than you give yourself credit for. I believe that you already know it, but I feel the need of saying it. And I also want to read its message because I really love those messages in the book. 92, let me see it. So it says that often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often, our creation seems to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age right now. We are in transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release the old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at a significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a world, a new world into being. Magdalene's sisters, daughters of Isis, Asanas, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and the storytellers from the past times. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. That's beautiful. Yes. I believe this is all I got for you, group number 2. And like, I hope that this reading was helpful and resonating with your situation. If it did, I really appreciate if you give a thumbs up. And I really appreciate any of your comments if the reading resonated with you or not as well. But I'm just wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you next time soon. So until then, stay safe and bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to our reading. So, if you're choosing this pile with the clear quartz, then this is going to be a reading. Yes. So, before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you the messages that I felt, or it felt like a channeled message. So, channeled message from your person. So it might be specific, it might not resonate with everyone, so just keep that in mind. And what I heard was it has been a long while. It was very clear, now it's very blurred. So it has been a long while, but it's nice to see you. And there are still feelings, and they're on their way and they're coming, is basically the whole message that I got. But let's see. Group number 3. I would like to start by getting some oracle messages from the Lover's Oracle. And at the bottom there's manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I love that for you. So let's see the past energies in your connection, group number 3. What is the past energy in this connection between you and the person in your mind, group number 3? What's the past energy in this connection? I don't usually get the flip cards in this deck. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. I see that there is a break. You guys might not be in the communication mode right now. There had to be some healing, and I see that there's a long-lasting connection. I see that one part in this connection was more protected towards the other. Might be the masculine. What's the present energy in this connection? I will just pull out the cards. This is the present energy, and I will pick out for the future energy as well. Okay. So let's see. Card number 3. Oops. Oh, this is like a hard deck. Okay. So your present energy, oh lovely, there's some transformation. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You come this reading with a question. You come this reading with a question that you're looking out for some kind of confirmation that I feel, and your third eye chakra might be quite dominant in this time. There's transformation happening within you, and I won't get surprised if we don't get clear answers for your reading. There might be some general vague messages, but let's see. I'm sorry if that happens, but your guides are just wants you to trust your intuition and guidance right now, because deep in your heart you already know the answer. And do what feels right. So this doing what feels right is also one way of training your intuition in a sense. And this is the future message. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and memories you have shared with those you love. So one message I'm getting with this card is this is the example of the vagueness I was talking about. I'm sorry. One message I'm getting is the forgiveness. So basically, living your life in a way that is gonna make you feel best at each moment. I know that this is not realistic, but getting the best out of each moment. So, for example, not focusing on the negativities. Like, yeah, they can really just pull us down depending on the situation itself. But if it's something on our hands that we can heal, we can learn from and move on, rather than staying in the mindset of like dwelling into the problem and not like finding any solution, your guides would like you to actually move on and keep doing the thing that feels right for you, because this is going to help you to train your intuition and trust your own inner guidance more than ever. So this is what you're like basically guided and trained for right now. That's why like live each moment like as of your last day. This is like so eccentric, but live each moment by keeping in mind that this is the one lifetime that we are having. Like, of course, if you believe that we're gonna reincarnate, we already had many other past lives, etc. This is one thing, but with this soul, with this current contracts and everything you have been dealing with in this lifetime, in this moment, this is the one lifetime. So you're basically collecting and creating all of your memories. So when everything is over, when we pass from this earth, then you're going to remember your memories. How would you like to remember them? So they would like you to change your point of view a little bit, maybe towards this, if you had a tendency to maybe like overdwell on some things. Sorry that I was talking a lot. So let's see the past energies in this connection. What was the past feelings in this connection between you and the other person? Now I'm using the Deviant Moon Tarot. I love this deck, but the depictions might be a little bit maybe critiqued for some other people. It might be a little bit scary, but it's a nice deck. So I just wanted to give a heads up. There are some creatures, moon creatures. So let's see the past feelings and energies. Oh, Four of Wands. I see stability. It's a severe foundational connection. Maybe you guys were already in a committed relationship. Can you see the hands of these two people holding hands in here? They made a promise. Maybe you already made a promise in the past. I don't necessarily see that you or the other person was in other committed relationships. I'm seeing that there was a commitment made by you guys. However, you might not have moved in together yet. Like, this is very specific, I know, but you made a commitment to each other. And this doesn't have to be a traditional one, but I see it as a traditional commitment in here. Any shape or form, big, small, it doesn't matter. There's no big or small, but like you are committed to each other, that you know it in your hearts, and you said it out loud as well. However, you see that they're at the beginning of the road. So after the road, there's like this, like a greenhouse at the end. So they're not there yet. And the stairs to the greenhouse, it looks like a spider web, so not so solid. Something might not progress, because we also have this give each other time card with the Four of Wands. So commitment and promises have been made, but then maybe something come up. But let's see. Oh, we have the moon. We have the moon at the bottom of the deck, and we have moon over here as well, you can see. As a very specific message, I really don't want to say it, but were there some influences on the parental figures from one or the both sides? You might have found out that, because I'm seeing some parental figures in here, and like they're like the puppets. So if you found out like some basically involvements or somehow shape or form, some kind of like a manipulation, so things might have Yeah, things might have get a little bit cold, but let's see. Please clarify the fourth ones to me. At the past. Ooh. Okay, I said it because it's the same thing. It's a Five of Cups, and can you see that a mom is basically yelling at him, and he's like, enough. So I really feel it. Like I see, guys, that there's an involvement. Like there's an involvement of parental figures, and it's more than it should have been. Like it's very disruptive. It's like a very disrespectful energy. I'm so sorry, really. Like take the messages as if you want to take it and leave the rest, but I see that a very disrespectful involvement in this relationship between you and the another you hold the dearest. Families get involved a lot. Maybe they tell you what you need to be having. Is it like a arranged kind of like a situation that your parents wanted you to be with someone else, but your heart was in the another one? So, and I'm again like there's a moon in here. So a lot of like emotions up in the air in here. A lot of changes. Wow. Devil. Yes. Like someone hasn't had a right to do what they did, and I'm not seeing it this one as an energy either. You're the person on your mind. I'm seeing it as like an external energy and factor. Four of Swords, someone has retrieved. You didn't think that you had the power to basically go against it, go against the flow, go against the will of the other ones. So you had to do what is told you to do, although you hated to hear that. I'm so sorry if that's the situation. Oh my god. Can you see the Nine of Wands? I'm just feeling really like chills and sad right now. Can you see the expression on her face, like her lips? She's pouting. She's really not happy. She's wearing a mask and she's basically playing in a situation that's told her to be. Like she's behaving in a way that she's she's told to be. Like she's being a nice little girl. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But it's not what you want. Again, Four of Cups. Like you're at the tower, you're having some kind of foundation, but it's not the foundation you want. Wow, that's like a very, very different energy that I'm getting. I'm sorry if that's the case. So this reading might not be resonating with everyone, and I hope that it won't. But let's see the current feelings in this situation. How does a person on group number three's mind feels about them currently? How does the person on group number three's mind feel about them? We have King of Cups in reverse and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They are not happy with what they are having right now. There is like too much emotional, this turbulence, emotional turbulence, let me say so. They're having some kind of like a physical foundation, but they're not happy with that. Something is missing there. How do they feel about group number two group number three currently? Oh, the devil showed itself. How do they feel? Nine of Swords. So this person is not in a very emotionally stable situation right now. We have Knight of Swords upright and the King of Cups in reverse. So they want to come fast. They're not planning ahead, but they just want to cut into the chase. I just want to see that. Okay. Seven of Cups. They're afraid that you might have other options. They're afraid that you might be in another kind of like a relationship that they don't want to basically, deal with it. So they are not thinking. They just want to take an action. They just want to do something. King of Cups in reverse again. Yeah, like Oh my god, King of Swords in reverse. Like their intention is getting in touch and getting into communication with you, but like their words might be harsh. Like how they express themselves might be harsh and not in a way that you want them to be, because there's some fear, and there's some fear around like things things have been like it has been too late, like they lost their chance, or like the time has already passed, so there's nothing they can do. So they feel some kind of like a rush, but I'm seeing like ego is at the play very much. I'm not quite sure if you're the one who has been pushed to some kind of situation by the force of a parental figure, or the person in your mind is the one that has been pushed to some kind of like a situation by a parental figure, regardless of their will. If you're the one, then this, if you're the one in some other committed relationship, this person just wants to take you back, and but like they are not coming from a grounded place, so that any approach that they could do has a potential to even hurt you, that I feel, because yeah, they're really in this like a lackness of mentality mode. They're like afraid of losing you. If they are somehow in some shape or form like a committed relationship by a force, without their will, they are not happy. They're still thinking about you and they're not happy, and there might be some harsh conversations in this relationship as well, just because they're not happy. This is not the love of their life, etc., etc. I don't know how much more I should be talking about this. This is very, very specific. I'm seeing that you are their wish fulfillment. You're their star. There's like a little star in here. But yeah, they need to get grounded more right now. They're not in the best of their minds. Let's see the future. Let's see the future energy in this connection. Oops. Two of Wands. It's like a decision. Oh, we have Tower at the bottom in reverse. Okay. Ooh. We have Two of Cups. And the Chariot, like a fast-moving energy. Yeah, this is what I channeled for you, right? The fast-moving energy with the Knight of Swords in here as well. And also we have Chariot, but it came in reverse. So we have Two of Cups, Chariot, and the Two of Wands. You're gonna have a choice. You're gonna have a choice to make in the future. This person's coming in fast. And can you see that he's a skull, he's a skeleton, but she has her basically skin. So he's like, basically, I have nothing to lose. Like, you're kind of everything to me. You're very attractive. You're the feminine, and I want to be with you. Like, a Two of Cups is like two souls finding each other. Basically, it's like a commitment card that I'm seeing in here. For some reason, for the first time, I am seeing how this lady is holding her belly. Someone might be pregnant. Wow. You want to be with this person. This might be even like a midnight, it's not like a fling, but like, getting away from your home, sneaking away from your home just to meet with this person, like out in a corner that no one is gonna see, so you're really gonna have your privacy and gonna talk it out. It's that kind of like a thing. Okay, yeah, that might be the thing with the Chariot in reverse, and this is a 7 card in here. Something mysterious, like something happening behind the scenes. Like a Chariot in reverse might be maybe in a traditional sense, is a card that something is not moving forward or so hasty. I'm seeing the hastiness, but this also tells me that you don't want everyone to know. You want to keep it private. He or she mostly wants to keep it private. That's why that's why the Chariot is in reverse in here. I'm seeing a meeting up, like without anyone knowing, basically, to make a decision. You might be getting like somehow, shape or form, some text, like some message. You know, it doesn't have to be like a text message or something, but somehow you're gonna receive a message from this person that they want to, meet with you. I'll check this. Yeah, you don't know. You don't know this is coming. It's High Priestess in reverse. Wow. This might create some I'm seeing that there are people around you with the Five of Wands that does not want your or the person's on your mind's highest good. Like there's some sneaky energies that I don't want to see right now. Let me shuffle. Let me really shuffle. They are in their own ego. They have their own problems, so it's not a fair problem. You don't want that energy around you, so it's better to keep it to yourself. And now we have Star under the bottom of the deck. That's good. So yeah, and this lady is pregnant as well. After some heartache, you are basically bringing your own wish fulfillment. You deserve to be happy, and you're gonna have a choice to make in the future to bring out the happiness. Let's really see the past energy in this connection. What's the past energy in this connection? Group number 3, guys. Unrequited love. Okay, I'm gonna keep the reversals. This is reversed and very soon. Unrequited love says that there is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm really seeing that you have been forced to be in some kind of like a situation that you did not have the mutual feelings for. Like, can you see the other figures in this card, like these ladies and the other people around that? Like, they're like, yeah, go for this, good, that's really good for you. But no, you don't feel it. So the person around you, your friend circle, your family, they didn't understand. They had on their mind, they had their own way that what is gonna make you happy, what is for your highest good. So let me tell you and let you do that. So this is that kind of like a very inclusive energy, but in a disrespectful way. I know what's best for you. So very soon, it says that clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I see that what you wanted was different. What you wanted to manifest into your life was different than what you had. Honeymoon, yeah. That's in reverse as well. Like, I'm getting chills right now. If you have been with other person's life, you're not happy. Even if like the so-called circumstances, the outer experiences might be like a one factor to the others. Like, let's say that the person you're being with right now is very wealthy, and he or she is just buying you a lot of beautiful things and like treating you good, etc., but you don't feel that feeling. So like, it's very good on the paper, but this is not what is good for you. So let me see the current energy in this connection. Chemistry. That came in reverse. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Nope. So I'm saying nope because that came in reverse. New love. There's like a return of an old love. And this person doesn't have to be even. If you like working with the crystals, maybe you can like keep malachite around you as well, and the mattress of the heart also. I'm not so good with the crystals, but just want to say that I got my gaze for that. There's a return of some person from your past that you have feelings for. Because currently You don't feel the attraction or the passion towards the person that you're being with. Future energy, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The offer, you're gonna get an offer, and this offer coming to you is really gonna make your soul's part. This is going to be the thing that you wanted. Yeah, this is divinely guided. This is a new person. You're manifesting it into your life, and you deserve it. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so let me get a guidance for you, group number 3. What's the guidance in the situation from your guides? What do they want to say to you? What advice do they have for you? We have one card. Let me get one more. Whoop. Meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Someone might be Pisces, or this might be dominant in your chart or the person on your mind's chart. There's a new beginning coming in a connection. New start is coming. Oh, new moon, I love that. There is a big, like a bang moon is coming basically. We have 2 new moons, like a new moon in Pisces and a new moon. And the fact that there's a new moon, like there's going to be lots of action basically. Like in the new moon, basically sun suppresses the moon itself. Like a moon lets him to shine, so the feminine energy lets masculine to shine. So you're gonna allow actions to unfold by themselves, and by doing this way you're gonna heal a lot of things, because with the new moon energy it can be challenging, because for new things to come in, the old needs to fall apart, but you're gonna have a support. You're gonna have someone that really like cares about you, and I'm seeing that someone is the one that's gonna bring you the offer that's gonna really uplift your soul and makes you feel excited. It's like a return of someone that you really wanted to have a chance with, but it didn't work out. I was seeing the new moon in Pisces in here. Yes. So it says that this card speaks of dreams and romance. Romance of soulmates and poetry. So it suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you had before and that's what you're expecting. So however, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's a Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. It's really the offer that's coming to you. I love that for you guys. Let's get the last advice for you from your guys. What's the last advice for group number 3? There, guys. What's the last advice for group number 3? I love when they fall. Let me get that. There's some nurturing energy coming. I'm the grandmother of Jesus. I saw this card when I was shuffling before. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. You have lots of support from the feminine figures around you. You have lots of wisdom coming from your ancestors right now. You might want to also connect and do some meditations around that one as well. You might ask for some help from your ancestors, from your guides, to give you the wisdom and nurturing. Grounding is very important for you to go out into nature as well, but I really want to read this one out for you. Let me see where it is. My grandmother. 88. It's like really breaking out of some karmic cycles and contracts for you that's happening right now. So this card says that Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. So she represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of the life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. So one person's part may be to mother their children, and others may be to gather women in a circle each month. So no part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share, and is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Religion also might be significant for you guys. Also, like praying for what or who you believe can also help you to connect with them and uplift your soul more, basically, and like basically have a belief in the divine plan that everything is actually working out for you and gonna be good. Yes. So this is a like up for you, group number 3. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it was not resonating with everyone. That was a specific message, but I'm happy to see that there is beautiful like evolving of the events for you. So everything is gonna be good, as I'm saying. So I'm really wishing you an amazing rest of your week, and I would appreciate if you give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or give me comments down below, and I'll try my best to put the picture of the cards at the end of this reading. So that's all I got for you, and hope you an amazing rest of your week. Until see you next time. Bye bye.